I'm going to redo that. That's the luxury of having to be the broadcaster. Sorry, my mic was off. And I'm going to redo that. So welcome to the concert. And I'm glad you're here. And I want to tell you a couple things. I'll just do the fast forward version. One is you heard the Albany High School Jazz Combo on the top of this broadcast. And they recorded live in Kai Sharp's driveway just off of Solano earlier this week. So it was cool to have some people contribute some live music to this broadcast. And tonight, I'm excited to have you here to share with you, some of the music we've made. We kind of came to the realization that although we can't play together live, we can do some recording and kind of create that experience, that pressure to add your part to the greater whole. And so I'm gonna share that with you. We have a few live videos, and we also have some slideshows that go along with our recorded audio. And I'll tell you that when I asked students to give me their best concert selfie for the slideshows, I got some really great pictures, and honestly had a moment where I had some tears because I miss seeing them so much. And those summers are like a 2.5-month break from teaching, and I come back and they look different and they're more grown up. Well, now it's been 8 months, and just seeing their faces, not on Zoom, but like them playing like I remember, it was a lot of emotion. So I'm so excited to share our work with you tonight. The kids are now certified recording engineers, and I'm excited for you to hear. So we'll get started now with a fanfare. This is the Wood Splitter Fanfare by the Albany High School Orchestra. Thank you, guys. I promised some solo performances tonight, and as you know, I teach the middle school orchestra classes as well, and we meet half as often as the high schoolers, so our first performance isn't until December, but some of the kids wanted to contribute some solo works, and I was really happy to do that. So you're going to hear tonight, Matea is going to start it off. She's an 8th grade cellist, and she's going to play some Vivaldi.
Hi, my name is Matea Frank, and I'll be recording the second movement of the Sonata in E minor by Vivaldi.
Bravo, Matea. Thank you for sharing that with us. I wanted to let parents know tonight how incredibly proud I am of your kids, and to let you know how we do this, because I think, the kids go to their Zoom class, or you hear them practicing behind a closed door or something like that, and it's like a little unclear. So this is like a little more friendly version, a more refined version than something I talked about at the school board meeting about a month ago. But this gives you an idea about how we're creating all the music for tonight. Everybody, I wanted to give you a behind-the-scenes tour of how this concert is working tonight and how we recorded our music for you. So primarily, we recorded all of our music in a program called Soundtrap, which is a web-based digital audio workstation. And we are very grateful to Albany Music Fund for purchasing a subscription for all students here for the school year. Our typical Monday or Tuesday when we get together for rehearsal would be warming up, talking about what we're going to do for the week, what we did this past weekend, any new music that we might have heard. And then we'll go over to our Google Classroom. And this is where I post their sheet music usually. Here they can see, this is a score, so they can see everybody's part as they record, or they can scroll down and find their own individual part there as well. And then we'll jump back into Soundtrap, and your students will see this. Usually it's a template that I share with them as an assignment. And the top track is like a guide track, a reference track, we call that. That provides a metronome, a count off, some a reference recording of the band of a professional group playing this, and then they're going to record their track here. So I'll play this for you. You get to hear my teacher voice and hear what your students get when they're about to record. So I'm going to pretend to record my part here. I enable the recording with a little R, and I've got to make sure I got my headphones. You can hear I'm ready to record. A little difference in sound, and here we go. Tells us to get ready. Okay, everybody, we're going to be recording the Tribute Overture. I'll count to 4, and you snap with me on the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. We snap here like we go. That to line it up. It's easier to line up when you see that pop in the waveform. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, turn that down a little bit. The students are recording here against the track. And when they get done, they're going to obviously push stop. And you can see their part just went in. If they needed to make edits, they can do that. They can split it and delete parts if they want to, or they can slide them around if they're not exactly in sync. And they can do this kind of and save the project as they go. At the end of the project, students will submit to me just their track, and then I will assemble them or pass them on to somebody who helps me with assembling the audio. And that can be a big project in itself. But if the source material is really good, it goes together pretty quickly. That's one way we're using recording in class. The other way is like a collaborative recording process where we're working on the same project in real time. This is a project that I did with Jazz Band about a week and a half ago, and we were trying this out. So basically, I split the band in half. They went into Zoom breakout rooms, and then they started working on these projects together, which was cool. So once again, they get the guide track, but this time they're all in the same project together, like a big Google Doc, if you will. And inside that, they have a running chat room to talk about, what parts need to be done. Maybe some frustrations there in the chat. I don't know. Are you done? Who's lining up? Who's doing some of the preliminary mixing so that the voices are balanced? And it's pretty cool. And they do a great job. And then those projects, I can kind of sandwich 2 of them together. And you'll hear one of those later tonight at the very end of our broadcast. So that kind of gives you an idea about how we're doing this. I'm so proud of the kids. This has been a steep learning curve, but they've done a great job. Back to our show.
I'm an Albany Music Fund student rep.
My name is Eli Jordan, and I'm also an Albany Music Fund student rep. The goal of the Albany Music Fund is to provide quality education and resources for K-12 students in the Albany School District.
The Albany Music Fund has been incredibly generous with supporting us through these difficult times with recording software such as Soundtrack,
which has allowed us to have this concert tonight.
The AMF has also been able to support us with other equipment such as instruments and sheet music. If you are able to donate at this time, please click the link in the chat.
You can also find us online at albanymusic.org or on Venmo at Albany Music Fund.
Thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of the concert. Come on, Eli, let's get out of here.
All right. Those are our two student reps, Colin O'Brien, Eli Jordan, two outstanding seniors, doing our classic AMF pitch, and we thought it would be fun to shoot that socially distanced in the theater because, that's where we should be tonight, but they were there, and thanks for putting that together, fellas. Really awesome of you. You see below me the link, and they referenced it as well, and we have raised $160 thus far tonight, which is wonderful, and we thank you for being here, and if you're able to help us and support us, we would be forever grateful. We're going to continue now with another piece of Latin jazz, this time with our jazz band. This is Dizzy Gillespie's Manteca. You heard Jade Wu on tenor saxophone and Julian Johnson on solo trumpet there. A round of applause for those people. They did a great job. A common theme in things like, you take stock, the start of school is so nuts, but now that we're rolling, I want to send a special shout out to all of my seniors. They're the ones that are helping keep this thing rolling right now in a big way. All the students are, but the leadership that my seniors are showing, I'm so proud of you, and I thank you so much. It's really helpful, and it's meaningful to me because we've worked together for so long, and yeah. We're going to feature Eli Jordan, our concert master from the orchestra, on some more Bach for you. Eli.
Hello, my name is Eli Jordan from the String Orchestra, and I'll be playing the Prelude in G minor from Bach's First Violin Sonata.
Bravo, Eli. Thank you for sharing that. So I'm going to share some large ensemble pieces with you. We're going to feature now my newest students here, the Symphonic Band. They're doing a great job. They're going to play a piece called Pink Lemonade March. This is a tune originally conceived for solo banjo in the early 20s, but was later, arranged for band because it's perfect. It's a circus march, and if you can kind of imagine being on the boardwalk, the circus comes to town, the elephants and stuff are walking down the street, the performers, all that. This is Pink Lemonade March. Thank you, folks. I'm going to feature now the youngest performer on the concert tonight. As you know, I teach the middle school orchestra, and I had a 6th grade student who really wanted to share a solo piece. And this is Ishan Ranchod, and you'll see he has a sparkling personality, and he's a wonderful musician. Ishan, take it away.
Hello, my name is Ishan Ranchod. I am a part of the AMS Cobra Orchestra, and I am in the 6th grade. Today I will be playing the cello minuets from the suite in G major BWV 1007 by Johann Sebastian Bach.
Bravo, Ishan. Now the Albany High School Jazz Combo.
Just now, and I think we've decided on its name, Blueberry Jam. All right, let's go.
live on location in Albany earlier this week. Fantastic. That's Leo, Kai, Eli, Julian, Joseph, and Marley, our jazz combo. They do a wonderful job, and that was their own tune. So proud of those guys. Some exciting news. We are at $2,400 in donations tonight, which is just astounding, and we appreciate you so much. And thank you for supporting our wonderful young musicians and the program. You know, we are proud to support music K through 12 in Albany and to keep it alive. And many places don't have that, so we're so fortunate to do that, and we can't do it without you. So thank you, everyone, for that. Going to move to two projects now, back-to-back by the Wind Ensemble. The first piece you're going to hear is the first movement of a larger work called Heroes Near and Far. And just like the title sounds, it's a multi-movement work with each movement depicting a different attribute of heroism. And I asked the students to make a Google slide of someone that represented a hero in their life, either through their work, their caring, or their passion about life. And I got some great things. That class has 68 students in it, and the piece is a little short, so rather than barrage you with all 68 slides, I chose ones that I thought fit the music really well. And as we work through the piece, I think we might do another movement later in the semester, because it's a wonderful piece of music. But you can enjoy this slideshow with the piece. And then the second piece is a piece called Tribute Overture by a composer named Chip DiStefano and from the Chicago area. And I think they kind of work nicely together. And then that's where you'll see the faces of these wonderful wind ensemble musicians. We'll start with Heroes Near and Far. right, folks, we've reached the end of our event. I have one sort of surprise track to share with everybody. It's something we've been working on and went ensemble the last few days. But I want to say thank you to a few people before we get out of here. I want to say thank you to Ian Stocker, it's Mary's husband, the choir teacher here, it's her husband. And about 15 days ago, I was ready to pull the plug on this concert because I was feeling so overwhelmed with the amount of audio editing that it takes to do this, and then also the video stuff. And Ian jumped in to help with that, and I want to just say thank you very much. He did an awesome job. He did most all the music that you're hearing here tonight. He mixed, and I couldn't have done it without him. So thank you, Ian, and bravo. I want to say thank you to our wonderful Albany Music Fund board members. They have been in the chat room and cheerleading us and helping us all year, and I really appreciate the support and help. We have a lot of new people on the board. If you're interested in getting involved with AMF, I'd love to help you and connect you with those people, and so you can join us. We meet once a month on Saturday mornings, and it's a wonderful crew of people. Lastly, I want to thank my students. You did such a great job assembling this stuff, and I'm excited for our future, and I have some exciting stuff to send home to parents after we get past this concert, and I'll share with you. So I know brighter days are ahead for many reasons, but we're going to get through this together. And in the meantime, don't stop believing, and maybe you know this next one. Have a great night. Thanks, everybody, for being a wonderful audience. I think we exceeded our goals considerably here, and we really appreciate you so much. Have a great night, everybody.